Hello students, once again I welcome you all in my new video for class 8th, and students, this is the last and final one from the chapter Microorganisms and Viruses, Friend and Foe. Before this video, we have almost completed all of the topics from this chapter in 4 different videos, and today we are going to conclude this chapter with one more important topic, that is nitrogen fixation and nitrogen cycle. So before we start today's discussion, today's topic, I hope you all have completed the questions as an assignment from the previous video, and I'll provide the answers of that assignment in today's video at the end. So let's start today's video with the topic nitrogen fixation. Students, you might have a knowledge from your previous classes that nitrogen is a very essential component for all living beings, because it is a component which is going to prepare proteins, and you know protein is responsible for body building. And as you know, the most abundant gas present in atmosphere is nitrogen, but still neither plants nor animals, including humans, are capable to absorb nitrogen directly from atmosphere. So we have to dependent on microbes which are going to convert the atmospheric nitrogen into such form so that plants can absorb it and we or other animals can take this nitrogen from plants. So what is nitrogen fixation? Actually, nitrogen fixation is a process of conversion of atmospheric nitrogen into useful nitrogen compounds, and this fixation process is going to happen in soil. So this fixation may be naturally or artificially. Naturally, it is done through lightning and thunder that is happening in our atmosphere, and by the help of some microbes, especially bacteria. Artificially, this fixation is done by providing fertilizers into the field, and you know about the fertilizers as we have discussed already about the fertilizers in first chapter. So what is nitrogen cycle? The cyclic circulation of nitrogen between abiotic and biotic components of biosphere is known as nitrogen cycle. You know abiotic and biotic components, as air is present around us, so it is what? A biotic component, because it is non-living thing. And when we consider about biotic component, you know the plants and animals are known as biotic components because they are the living being. So this nitrogen is going to circulate from atmosphere to soil and plants and animals, and hence this whole circulation process of nitrogen is known as nitrogen cycle. So we will discuss how it is going to start and how the nitrogen cycle is going to happen in our surrounding with the help of microbes too. So this atmospheric nitrogen is going to fix into the soil by these two natural methods, through the bacteria or through lightning. What happens during the lightning? Since lightning happening in the atmosphere, so a lot of heat is going to generate there, and due to this heat, nitrogen gas and oxygen gas both are going to combine together, and with the drops of rain they are going to create an acid that is known as nitric acid. So this nitric acid is going to fall on the soil, and when this nitric acid comes into the soil, it is converted into actually this NO3 NO3H nitrate and NO2H nitrite. So whenever lightning is going to happen in the atmosphere with the help of rain, the nitrogen gas present in the atmosphere, it is going to fix in soil in the form of nitrate or nitrite, which is absorbable form for the plants, means plants can absorb these forms of the nitrogen. So this is going to help and fix the nitrogen in soil. The next one is what? With the help of bacteria. Few bacteria are present in our surrounding in soil in free form, and you have seen the plants like legumes, the plants which are going to provide us pulses. So in their root nodules, specific bacteria, rhizobium, is present, which is having the ability to fix this atmospheric nitrogen directly into NH3 means what? NH3 means ammonia and H3. Whether these bacteria are going to convert the atmospheric nitrogen into ammonia or ammonium ion, and these ammonia and ammonium ion are also in such a form that can be absorbed by the plants in soil or from soil. Sometimes few more bacteria are going to convert these ammonia or ammonium ions into nitrate and nitrite, and this process is known as nitrification. So from atmosphere to soil, nitrogen is going to fix in the form of nitrogen compounds, and two main processes you have read till now. The first one is nitrogen fixation. It is a process in which atmospheric nitrogen is going to convert into the nitrogenous compound that is going to mix in soil. And the second one is what? Nitrification. So nitrification is a process in which ammonia or ammonium ions are going to convert into nitrite or nitrate. Now, when these compounds are present in soil, the plants will absorb these nitrogenous compounds to complete the requirement of nutrients in their body, and from plants, when the animals or humans are going to take food, these nitrogenous compounds will reach into the body of animals. When these plants and animals will become dead, or you have seen that animals are going to release their waste material, excrete their waste material. So with the help of waste materials and dead and decaying matter, this nitrogenous compound is again going to mix into the soil, and this process is known as ammonification. So the third process is ammonification. What is this process? Organic wastes are going to convert into ammonia, and again the whole nitrogenous compounds which were absorbed from soil by plants, they are again transferred to the soil. Now one more process is left in the nitrogen cycle, that is denitrification. As nitrifying bacteria are present in the soil, in the same way few microbes are present, few bacteria are present in the atmosphere which are going to convert these nitrate or nitrite into again atmospheric nitrogen, and the process of conversion of nitrite or nitrate into atmospheric nitrogen gaseous form is known as denitrification process. So as you are observing here, the nitrogen is going to move from atmosphere to soil, and from again soil to atmosphere. This whole cyclic movement is known as nitrogen cycle. I hope you all have understood this, and at the end of today's video you will get the assignment related to the today's topic. So that was all for today, and that was all from this chapter, microorganisms and viruses. I hope you will be able to solve all the questions related to these topics and related to this chapter. So we will meet in the next video with the new chapter. So till then, take care and be safe.